turn it over to audience questions now. So if you guys want to line up at the mics, and we know that there's a part 2 coming, but if we could keep the questions to part 1, we would really, really appreciate that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So, do we have sound on the mics? All right. There we go. So we'll start on the right side over here.
This question's for Rob. Did you have more fun playing Cedric Diggory or
well, I was only... I don't know. They were both really, really fun. I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing when I was playing Cedric, because it was so early on. I mean, I didn't even particularly know if I wanted to be an actor at the time, so it was fun in that respect, considering I was genuinely just playing around. But you know, Twilight has really changed my life, and you know, it's allowed me to live in this world, which it's very difficult to. It's almost impossible to find another way of living in it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Edward, obviously. Edward was really, really fun.
Great answer. Thank you.
My question's for Taylor. You have very physical roles where you portray your martial arts. Where you portray characters that use your martial arts skills. Do you want to be the next action star, or what are you looking forward to do after the Twilight song?
I do. I mean, I've always been a fan of action movies. I mean, it's definitely not all I want to do. I mean, what I love about acting the most is being able to challenge myself to, you know, many different things. And you know, I mean, I love Jacob, and this franchise has given me an incredible opportunity, and I'm so thankful for it, because it's given me the opportunity to do what I love to do, and that's go on and challenge myself more and play different roles. My next one is I play Nathan in Abduction, and he's completely different than Jacob, which is a weird change, because I've lived Jacob for so long now, but it's exciting to challenge myself with that. It's a good question, but I'm really excited for you guys to see that as well.
All right. Hi. Nice hair, Rob. What was your guys' initial reaction when reading the Renesmee birth scene?
I thought it was so cool. I think that we really did try to go as sort of hardcore as we could. It's definitely not your typical birthing scene. I mean, it took 2 days to shoot, and 2-day labor. It was really hard. But literally in the book, you know, there's this part where, I'm sure you guys all know, she's literally choking on blood that she's been drinking, and like just out of her mind, like, you know, because you've got, it was always in my head that, I mean, she's able to fight harder than any human really would be able to, because of a little bit of that in her, literally. Now I'm like really embarrassed. Anyway, so, and also, at that very part too, you get to see, and I got to play with having venom run through your veins and start to feel just like the hell that is, and that's after a moment of like sheer exuberance of looking at your baby for the first time, and actually being able to like have a moment of like calm breath, and then like out of the worst birth, violent, crazy hellhole into the next most like even worse. So that was fun. I was excited about it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi guys. First of all, it's really nice to see you all again. And I'd like to make a comment. Rob, I was very pleasantly surprised by your back muscles in the trailer. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say nom nom nom. But listen, after all these years, you finally got to experience vampire makeup, and I wanted to know what that was like for you, and if Rob's whining was justified, or if he was just being a big baby.
So justified. I mean, you do feel so locked in there all day. Although it helps too, like you're so much more conscious of your movements, and the contacts suck so badly. You can't see anything, and thus people cannot see you. I feel, you know, you can't. There's no getting in there, and especially when we both have them in, it's like. So yeah, no, justified, I think.
Hi Taylor, hi Kristen, hi Rob. My question is for Rob. I was wondering if I could give you a CD, and then my second question, because I gave you one 2 years ago and I wanted to give you another one. And my question is, what is your favorite scene to film?
Yes, you can give me a CD. What was my favorite scene to film? I think probably the birth scene. It was kind of, it was different to anything. I mean, you never really get to, well, I never get to play Edward in a way, but he's, I mean, literally is so aware of his own helplessness and has to, and is very frail and human. I mean, normally he's kind of either controlling himself or totally in control of the situation, or pretends he is, and then he's just, there's no one else around, and it's just left with, he's trying to help Bella, but has no idea what he's doing, doesn't know how to help her, and there's nothing he can do, and he's just desperate. And normally when that happens in all the other movies, Bella comes in and saves the day. Like, I get the climax that I'm either going to get my head ripped off, or I'm going to kill myself with the Volturi. Every single time, like, Bella comes in and saves it. But Bella isn't there to save anyone, so someone else, like probably Jacob or someone, comes in and saves the day. But it was nice to play just total, you know, he's totally annihilated by the situation, so it was fun.